Alright, bro, Johnny Boy Phoenix here. And with Dead by Daylight, them saying that they're delayed, the chapter was supposed to come out, this month. That means we have gotten only like 5 chapters this year. And I'm going to rank them off a couple of things. One, the content we got from it, the characters, the perks, and then what was going on around the game at the time. I'm not just ranking the chapters by itself. I'm ranking the updates and the state of the game. And it's going to get a little hectic because it's like the worst. This has been the worst year for Dead by Daylight ever. Argue of a wall. And if I got to start one, I'm starting off with the ghoul. Now, off content wise, we got Kaneki. Like, the media press behind this alone, an anime killer. Making it into the game, absolutely groundbreaking. But we did get a heavily overtuned killer, who desperately needed nerfs, and I still think he's too strong right now, to be honest. But I'd say the game was in a good state when he came out. I'd put him A tier, just because he's still a little too overtuned at the end of the day. It happens. I still don't enjoy facing him, but it's fine. Right after that was Oreo's chapter. I'm going to be honest. You can try to pull the LGBTQ representation. My problem with Survivor only chapters are you're basically just paying for a skin and a voice pack. To be honest, that kind of sucks. Like, single killers make sense, but solo survivors, especially original survivors, it's like you're throwing them out there just to die. Well, literally are, but it feels like you're just throwing them out there to die. The game was in the good state. The only problem with Oreo is, bro, her perks fucking suck. Her perks were doo-doo, dude. I'm gonna be like, oh, well, you're gonna make a good build with it. Shut up, bro. Shut up. We got no new content besides new Survivor. This nigga had terrible cosmetics. But you know what? Trans representation? Alright with that. The only problem is I can't put her. She gotta go C tier. I'm sorry. You gotta go C tier. The game was still in a good state at that time, so that's why I'm giving her a little bit more leeway. It's not F tier, which I think every Survivor only chapter should be in. But I can't put her in F tier. Like if I had every Survivor chapter here, I'd probably have like Michaela and Ash in F tier. And it sucks because Ash got me to play the game. Off the game still being a good state, and her not releasing any broken perks. That's why I'll put her to C tier. Next one after that, Springtrap. The bias man in me wants it in S tier. Because not only was this the most anticipated collab ever in Dead by Daylight history, it brought the most amount of new players in just to see Springtrap. Not only that, we got a new map, which we rarely get new maps. New good ones at that point. We got so much with Springtrap, and then this was leading into the anniversary. I gotta be honest, and Matthew Lillard with amazing voice lines. He gotta go in S tier. I'm sorry. He has to go in S tier. Has to. The game was kind of lackluster. Like, it wasn't a bad state. It was still good. And like I said, most anticipated chapter release. Everybody was playing Dead by Daylight for this. Next, the first one in F tier. I'm just gonna throw it in F tier before I start pre-talking about it. The Walking Dead chapter was so trash, so awful that it's not even funny. That killed the game. This killed Dead by Daylight. And yeah, we still have, huge player numbers, but it's because they're bringing in a lot more new people, and a lot of old-term people stop playing this shit, to be 100% honest. I don't blame them. We got 2 survivors, both terribly voiced. You can even hear, people talking in the background. Terribly voiced. You can still hear Daryl scream from across the map. Lackluster and garbage skins. We got one of the worst maps in the game. God, it's super killer sided, and that's crazy. I'm a killer main saying that. We got one of the worst maps known to man with these people, and I'm a Walking Dead fan. I love The Walking Dead so much. And this sums up Walking Dead perfectly. Overhyped and trash. This is, and this is when, remember the buggy state it was in? We had the stupid beam, and by the way, if you're somebody who laughed at the beam being made into a badge, I'm sorry, you're an idiot, dude. You're an idiot. This was not cool. You're gullible. You're the dumb nigga where behavior, throws out, here's 200,000 blood points. I'm sorry that we messed up. You're the gullible idiot saying, thank you. That's literally y'all, bro. Terrible state for the game. Buggy, terrible PTBs, everything. The final chapter, I honestly God don't know why I put the stupid Witcher crap on here, but final chapter, the Crowd Zoo. The PTB for the Crowd Zoo, I feel like the killer was sadly overshadowed by the changes just being so fucking terrible. But taking that out of the equation, we got a cool killer, amazing design, unique design at that, an amazing backstory for the killer. That might have been one of my favorite reads in a long minute for an original character. We had a survivor where I think she is kind of lacking a little bit of character. I still think she is fun overall and has one of the best lobby themes. One of the best. I'm on God with that. The only thing I don't like is, dude, can we please get like a city-style map? Can we get like a more like urban-looking map? Please, for the love of God, behavior. This would have been, this and the Trickster was your time to do that. I don't know why you guys don't fucking do that shit, you douchebags. Other than that, another killer that got released overtuned, but they did dial it back, and I think she's in a way better state than Kaneki will ever be in. The bias in me, I want to put her up in A tier, just because, I like everything about it. I even like the lobby. But, B tier is completely empty, so, yeah, you're going in B tier. So, this would probably be the ranking I'd have for, the 5 chapters we got. We kind of biased the 2, solo killer chapters or above the 2 solo ones. Keep in mind, Dead by Daylight, stop doing that shit, bro. The survivor does not have to be related to the killer all the time. You can just do some bullshit. Alright, the behavior type of rant. I just don't understand really what's going on with behaviors. I guess they're neglect and their ignorance, because they're clearly super ignorant to the stuff going on in the game. Heck, you can even pull the clip off from the live stream where it was like, oh, why is everybody saying pallets? Oh, we don't know why these maps have high slug rates. Why is everybody just saying pallets? We fix pallets. Oh, it's tone deaf. It's that's all I can call it. It's just tone deafness from the developers to the players. Now I get it. You guys are still having great player numbers, but hey. You said we're delaying stuff this year for the health of the game, for the health. But the only health you've been doing is trying to, I guess, change tunneling and slugging and camping. But the problem with it is, you guys just don't know how to implement it. You added more pallets on the map. You know who that's not hurting? Nurse, Blight, Huntress, Spirit, Billy. Twins, you're not hurting the A and the S tier killers. You're not hurting those 2 tier killers. You know who you're hurting? When you add an ass load of pallets to the map, you're hurting Pig. You're hurting, I can't even say Myers because you completely reworked them in a stupid fucking way. You're hurting Chucky. You're hurting Ghostface. You're kind of hurting Deathslinger. That's another range killer kind of getting hurt. You're hurting the Unknown. You're hurting all these low Trapper. You're hurting all these low tier killers. I can't really say low. Anybody from B to bottom tier has just been getting shafted with all these updates. The anti-tunnel updates, that's not going to stop tunnelers. That's the problem I have. And that's the problem nobody understands about it, bro. Nobody is actually seeing this. You're not stopping the campers. There are still people who are on the PTB, hard camping, hard slugging. You're not actually doing anything to stop it. You're stopping the people who do it once every 5 matches. You're not stopping the people who do it every single match. That's the fucking problem with behavior right now. You're not actually stopping the people who do this. You're hurting the people who use that, who kind of You need to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. With the balancing going on right now, you kind of need to tunnel every once in a while. You kind of need to slug. And I'm not talking about 4 slug. I'm talking about 1 to 2 slug. You're over-tuning Survivor and making it easy. Borrow Time didn't get nerfed. They made a base kit. Off the Record didn't get nerfed. They made a base kit. Babysitter didn't get nerfed. You made a base kit. Unbreakable didn't get nerfed. You made a base kit. Tenacity didn't get nerfed. You kind of made a fucking base kit. Flip-flop didn't get nerfed. You kind of made a base kit. You're over-tuning every Survivor perk. And to be honest, I don't find fun in Killer because how stressful it is. I gotta balance all this shit on my plate already, and then there's more. Oh, what are the other classes? What they brought this for? I don't want to play Survivor because Survivor is so fucking easy now. Survivor is super fucking easy. If one person isn't pulling their weight, you can still steamroll. 2 people isn't pulling their weight, you can still steamroll. 3 people aren't pulling their weight. If you have one smart Survivor, one confident looper, one person good on gens, that's a slam dunk win. That's a win for you. I don't like how easy you guys are making Survivor, and even a lot of Survivor mates are coming out of the woodworks and saying this. They don't like how easy they're making Survivor. You are making this too fucking easy. With all these buffs, all these tunes, all these just nonsensical buffs. While you're gutting killers. I am a Knight main. Dude, Knight is not really that good. Knight is still a bugged out killer. The guard just gets stuck on geometry and you can't summon that guard anymore because he's still technically in chase. So many killers are bugged beyond belief. Krauzu was bugged. Every killer is fucking bugged. I'd say what? 30 of the 40-something killers are bugged right now? Ghostface is still went unchanged after his reveal mechanic being the buggiest shit in the game. 2v8 is back. So you know what that means? We get it. The numbers look better. You're getting more players playing when 2v8 is here. But you know what really fucking sucks about 2v8? Having to wait 20 to 35 minutes just to get in a killer match. I'm basically playing 1 match an hour just to maybe get paired up with a killer that does not have anywhere near the same hours. They're in double-digit hours. I'm in quad number hours. I'm getting paired up with people who just fucking downloaded this game. Duh, they can't pull their weight. Duh. And I can't go play normal Dead by Daylight because guess what? That's another 10 minutes I have to wait in queue just to play Killer. I'm sorry. This game is just terrible. This is not fun. And it's just bringing like a negative mindset into the game already. I'm at the point where I'll be playing this game on a call with my boy, bro. I don't even really get mad at the game no more. I'm just like, man, I just saw this coming, bro. Ain't no reason to get upset. Man, I expect this. It's just behavior. Please focus on the health of the game. Stop trying to do this with tunneling and camping. Stop trying to fix slugging, because every time you try to fix it, you keep making it worse. You keep making it more plentiful. You're not going to stop people from tunneling. You're not going to stop people from slugging. You're not going to stop people from camping. Why? Because even if there's even a small window chance of it being in the game, niggas are going to abuse that shit, bro. Again, the PTB. The last PTB with the Krauzu, which you overtune the fuck out of it, and you harm people who just play casually Killer. People still out-tunneled all of your changes. People still out-slugged all of your changes. You're not doing anything to stop them. You know what you should do to fix the game? Make maps more bearable. Instead of 80 pallets, add 4 good loops. Instead of gutting bottom tier killers, nerf blight. Instead of gutting fun add-ons for killers and fun perks to run, how about you figure out why the other add-ons don't get used? Again, I'm a Knight main. I don't use 90% of his fucking add-ons. They're useless. I play Legion. I don't use 90% of Legion add-ons because they're useless. Every killer has like 5 good add-ons, 4 gimmick add-ons, and the rest are just dog shit. Can you guys just please actually put balance into the game, dude? Can you please just put balance in? I don't want to see you guys push PR shit. Because you guys are so ready to drop another, Dead by Daylight Rainbow event until a gay person actually says anything negative and that nigga's like kicked out of the fucking creators. Don't have a creators program if you're not going to take feedback. Ott says shit. Hens says shit. Spookin' Loops says shit. You don't listen to them. The King, Behavior's #1 good boy content creator. No disrespect to the King when I said that, because I did kind of come off a little disrespectful. He said this game is in a bad state. Balance-wise, this game is in a terrible state, and Behavior keeps shooting themselves in the foot. I feel like they're trying to soft reboot and kick all the people who actually played the game out and trying to fill it with new people. Ooh, here comes the card. Enjoy, everyone. It's just getting harder to play this game. I gotta be honest. Like you can even look at my Steam account. I've been playing a lot of other games. I got back into playing Stardew Valley. Already a more fun game. I don't get stressed of playing killer. I don't get the annoyance of waiting in queue for a full time. I don't have to sit through a 40-minute queue time. I can just load in, farm, have some fun. I'm not gonna quit Dead by Daylight though. I'm not going to quit Dead by Daylight. That's the main takeaway from this. I'm never going to quit playing Dead by Daylight because unfortunately it's the only game like this. This is the only game with characters I like. This is the only game I can play as Springtrap. I can play as Ash Williams. Alright, I can play as Ash in like a lot of other games. That's a bad example. This is the only game I can play as the Knight. The Knight character. This is the only game I can play as characters I enjoy. Adam, David, Yui, Claudette, dude. This is the only game I can do this with. And it sucks that they keep shooting themselves in the foot. And I just wish Behavior would, honest to God, just do better. That's it for me, though.